Now, I've talked about the Izayoi in my past 2 videos, but this is my first time making a full-on video about the Izayoi. So, the sealed weapon Izayoi is actually an Ars Armagus that was created long ago, actually before the creation of the Ars Magus. It was created long ago to combat observers due to their seemingly immortal powers. There were actually several of the Izayoi, several of these weapons in the past, but it is unknown of exactly how many there are in the current day, other than the one used by Tsubaki Yayoi. The Izayoi is also the prototype of the Murakumo unit that will be created later down the line. Now, the Izayoi itself takes the form of clothing, the cap that Tsubaki wears, her shield that takes the form of a book, the blade that she uses, which heavily resembles a fountain pen. Tsubaki's entire outfit is essentially the Izayoi, and her weaponry too. And the Izayoi can also change its form and shape during several of Tsubaki's attacks. Now, the Izayoi is well known for granting the user power in exchange for their quote-unquote light, aka their eyesight. And the more the Izayoi is used, the closer the user edges towards becoming completely and utterly blind. It can even kill them if used way too much. But it isn't just the user's light that the Izayoi can steal. When they meant the Izayoi can steal light, they literally mean all light. It can also steal light in electromagnetic waves, which can cause the Izayoi to affect radio signals as well. So they won't just drain the light from your eyes, they'll drain the light from any kind of source, like any kind of light, the power itself. However, those with a strong will and mind can resist the effects of the Izayoi. Now, the first known user of the sealed weapon Izayoi is a woman who goes by the name of Ayame Yayoi, who's the ancestor to Tsubaki. Now, Ayame was a member of the Yayoi family who was directly under Hakume's command, who had fought during the Dark War, and she used the Izayoi but had later died that night due to overusing it. So the Yayoi family actually took one of the Izayoi and sealed it deep underground within their household. And the only way to even access the Izayoi was to have the blood, like a little drop of blood from a Yayoi family member onto it. In the anime, the sealed Izayoi actually took the form of some kind of stone. I think that's what it is. It looks like stone to me. But anyway, the Izayoi actually has several abilities. One of them being the Zonkey Barrier. The Zonkey Barrier is the primary ability of the Izayoi in its base form. The Zonkey Barrier is actually a barrier that prevents observers from deploying their own phenomena intervention, and is also a physical barrier that prevents all intervention from the outside. So that's one of the main primary abilities of the Izayoi. You also use this as a weapon, but like, it's pretty simple. Like, the Izayoi really only has like one major ability in its base form. But now we can actually move on to the more evolved form of the sealed weapon Izayoi, aka the Zero type Izayoi. So as it was a prototype of the Murakumo unit, the Zero type Izayoi also grants the user armor, much like the Murakumo armor. Not exact armor, but everyone becomes Gundam, so there's that. So the Zero type Izayoi also retains the abilities of the original form of the Izayoi. It can still use the Zonkey Barrier, it can still fight off observers, etc, etc. However, in this new form of the Izayoi, it also has a brand new ability called the Immortal Breaker. Though this ability isn't exclusive to the Izayoi, as Mai's Galliaciferous Outseal also has an ability like the Immortal Breaker, so the Izayoi isn't the only weapon that can use the Immortal Breaker. But anyway, the Immortal Breaker is actually a dangerous ability that allows immortals, such as observers like Rachel Alucard or Amani Nishiki. It places the concept of death within the minds of those who are immortal. And when it does that, it essentially just kills those who think of death. It's hard to describe it, but the point is, you get stabbed with the Izayoi, the concept of death gets placed within your mind, boom, can kill immortals. Simple as that. Now the Izayoi can essentially just kill anyone. I mean, other than being a regular weapon that you can use this to straight up kill someone, and its main purpose is to kill immortals, there are special individuals that the Immortal Breaker can't be used on. For example, characters like Izanami she cannot be killed by the Immortal Breaker, as she is nothing more than a living drive. So, considering she's just a humanoid drive, there's nothing really she can do. You know, you can't really kill someone who's technically not alive in the first place. That's why she goes on her whole, you know, spiel about, oh, I'm the goddess of death. She's technically not alive at all, so living drives can get away with it. Characters with the power of order, meaning Jin, Makoto, Tsubaki herself, and Celica 8 Mercury, they cannot be killed by the Immortal Breaker. Now, it isn't explained exactly why those with the power of order can resist having the concept of death placed within their minds, but considering that the power of order is literally just absolute will, it seems that it's because of their will is stronger than death or something like that. Now, it is even possible that characters like Jin are only immune to the effects of the Immortal Breaker, because he was the only one shown to even, you know, resist it. But I assume that everyone with the power of order can resist the Immortal Breaker's effects. Hell, Tsubaki has a strong enough will and mind to resist the effects of the Izayoi's light stealing, and on top of that, achieved the second evolution of the Izayoi when no one else did. And as I said before, keep in mind that the power of order is nothing just straight up absolute will converted into power. So it makes sense that why she would be unaffected by her own Immortal Breaker. Same goes for Makoto, who gained her power of order through willpower to protect her friends. And on top of that, Celica was born into this world as a product of order. Like, she's completely the human manifestation of the power of order. And on top of being an odd anomaly, because, you know, she's a Chronophantasma now too. And even I think even past Celica could be unaffected, because she did still have the power of order back then. I'm just going to take a shot at the dark and say Celica could resist the effects of the Immortal Breaker as well. I guess it's just everyone, and that would also count as Hakumen, because he is Jin, therefore he has the power of order, etc., etc. So yeah, that's the power of order. Right, my bad. Sorry, that's my bad. That's the Immortal Breaker in a nutshell, and that's what the Izayoi really is. Not much to say about the Izayoi, honestly. There's not too much to say about it. It's a simple weapon designed to fight back observers or any immortal individuals, and hell, you could evolve it into a Gundam.